Hi all, welcome to another video. In this video, we will learn how to combine jQuery data table with our SharePoint. So why we need jQuery data table? See, before we implemented using normal HTML data table. So when we go through jQuery data table, there we have so many advanced features are available there, like searching option, pagination, multi-column ordering, filtering, all are in jQuery data table. So in this lecture we are going to change our current HTML table to jQuery data table. So I just refresh you what all things we did before. So we have an employee list, and in the employee list we have title, age and experience, and we have some user data here. And we just using REST API we implemented those things in our employee page. So now we are going to change this current structure to our HTML jQuery data table. So for that, first you have to go to jQuery data table. So when you type jQuery data table, here you can see the jQuery data table page. Here you can see they already given all the information regarding why it's so helpful, like pagination, search, multi-column ordering, everything is there. So there are so many other plugins also available. So now first we are going to install our jQuery data table. To install nothing but we have to give the reference. So just go to the manual. In the manual you can see one installation will be here. So if you go search installation, here you can see the installation section. So in the installation section, first we need an HTML table. So when we check our code earlier, we already have a HTML table here. See, this is our HTML table. The next thing is we have to add the reference. So here you can see there are two references, one JS and one CSS. So I just copied that and I just pasted here. Here you can see the reference for CSS and the JS files. So now what's the next thing? Now we go to our data table. We have to initiate the data table. So to initiate data table, here you can see this is the way how we can initiate our data table. So just copy the syntax, and if you copy this one and go to our JS file, so we will comment our old JS file. So I'm just commenting here and I'm just adding this one. So now we initiated. Now what we have to do, we have to give it all the field. So for that we will give the option. So in our jQuery data table there are so many properties. So if you go to data table documentation, you can see there are so many properties available. So first thing what we need here is like AA data. So why this mean is like we have getting all our data in the JSON format in data. So we are passing those data to our A data field. So here you can pass data dot d dot results. So those are our result actually. So now we just paste results. Now the next thing, we have to add our columns. So what all columns we have mentioned here. So we will just type a columns. So when we type the columns here, so like that we have to type all. I just copy, I just show you. So I just copied here. So I'm just replacing and I will explain you what the things. So just replacing. Okay, so here you can see this is our here we have to give our table ID. So if you go to HTML, you can see this is the table ID. So we given the table ID here, then we started our data table, and here we have to mention the property. So I told you a data property, which this is our response file, like the data will be in here, data.d.results. Then we have to mention each column. So each column you will mention like a mdata property is there. So if you go to mdata, you can see that to retrieve from a JSON object the field title we have to mention here. So you have to mention all your field internal name here. So first mention mdata, then you have to mention your field name. So my internal field names are like previously you can see like title, age, experience. So we have mentioned title, age, experience, then we have to close. So for confusion I will remove the old one so you get better. So we have removed. So here you can see simply what we done, we just initiated the jQuery data table and we mentioned AA data. Here we passing our array and AO column. Here we are retrieving each field like title, age, experience. So now we will save and now we go to our page and we will check now how the data is coming. So we will go to our employee page and we are going to refresh the page. So once you refresh, here you can see there are so many filters came. See now here all the entries will be shown here, showing how many entries are there available here. Also next option came. Also we can search directly like them. See all the field. Also we can type Donna, the Donna will come here. The filtrations came, the search function came. Also we can here we can manage the filtration like age. See here it will showing descending and ascending order, same experience. Also we can filter the name query also like this. Also we can hide this search, this pagination, that options also available. Suppose if you want to hide searching option, just put searching and you just given like false. So once you put false in the searching and you save, and if you reload here this one, here you can see now the search is not available. The same way if you remove this one, the searching is available. So like that we have plenty of options in jQuery data table. It is very useful when we develop more big complex tables, filtering, etc. So I think you all understand the thing. I just show you again the code. Simply this is the function we use to get our list item. So here you can see this I already explained in our last video. So we are just passing the site URL, and from the site URL we are just retrieving our employee list. So from the employee list using REST API we are getting the data here. So we are passing the data to our jQuery data table and we are filtering all the columns. Suppose if you have another column like something like their department, we have to add mdata department here. Also what we add in our HTML file, we have add only 2 references. So in the later video I will show you how we can group the rows. Suppose if we have 2 departments like finance and IT, we can even group like finance, IT using this jQuery data table. So I hope you all understand this video. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel. So I will update you more topic regarding